Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, hey man, it's been quite a weekend, but that's fine. It's done. Well, it's not done. I'm just not participating today. I'm here for the fun. We're going to have some fun today, aren't we?
Yes, we are. I think this is going to be an interesting session.
We are now on session 2 of the great Scenario 4 Burnside Takes Command campaign game. So if you've not watched the first game, to much ballyhoo, as we saw this week in response to it, stop here, go back and watch session 1, because more importantly, that will cover all of the information that you'll need to grok this, to understand what is going on with this scenario. You've seen bits and bobs of it from the previous 3 basic scenarios, but now you're going to see it in its full complexity, and we don't want you to miss out on any of that. So be sure to go look at that first. Roger, we had some great response to the first one. Everyone's very excited. I found out that the Friday night crew that plays on the Great Campaigns Discord server, just as it happened, they started to play the same campaign game as us. So we're kind of going on in tandem. This is awesome because we can kind of look and compare notes, but not really. But hey, what'd you do on this one? What'd you get for number 4?
Yeah, I planned on stopping by, but I don't think they were playing. I didn't see them.
I did pop in on Friday night, as it
Oh,
happened
you did? Okay.
when I got home from work on Friday, and as it turns out, one of them, Paul Sampson, is going to WBC because it's that time of year when we're recording this. But when you're watching it, it's probably not WBC anymore. But he's going to WBC, so they were taking the week, probably 2 weeks off because he's going to be there
Yeah,
for a bit. So we're going to get ahead of him a little bit. Ha ha!
that's too bad. I'd like to see how they were doing this. Because as the Confederate player, this is a juggernaut. How did Burnside screw this up? I'm hoping for rain. Lots and lots of rain.
Well, certainly I've got the worst quartermaster core ever. Because for our first spoiler here, I'm going to open up the time track just to kind of let people know the lay of the land. But if you've been watching it, you know already. So we are now on turn 6. We're going to be doing turn 6 to start today. Last time we got through 5 turns in one session, which was a record for us, I think. The big event for today, the Quartermaster Corps fumbled the paperwork yet again. So now, the first time the pontoons were delayed was 3 days. The second time, because Roger rolls like a demon, 4 days, even with the -1. So now they are a week behind schedule. The Engineering Corps is just standing on the banks, waiting for something to hook up. And I got nothing there. So if the rain holds off, I might be okay, but I could pull right up to wherever I am going to be on the Rappahannock. And there's nothing there. We're just going to go fishing for whatever. Jackson will be arriving today. So
Yes.
you tried to get him in early last time, but he said, "No, these mountains are just too cumbersome. We can't get out of the valley." But now he's going to arrive on the edge of the map. You'll get to place him there. And depending on whether you want to delay him yet another day, you can place him somewhere else, as we discussed last time. And I have to start making accommodations for that. Any opening thoughts on this one? Just, I mean, we kind of closed off with our final thoughts, but you've had a week now to look things over, and without spoiling too much for how you're going to respond, what are your thoughts today?
Well, kind of what I start off with. This is sort of the Union's got something of a juggernaut here. Obviously, Jackson's arriving today, and that's going to be important to balance out manpower. But yeah, you've done a nice job of covering and spreading out at the same time. And you've got, so I'm going to be reacting to what you do. I'm interested to see if you turn towards Culpeper or do you continue with the right wing? And do they continue moving towards Fredericksburg, which is pretty much unprotected at this point?
Well, they've got the stout Virginia militia sitting sitting there.
Yeah, they're under Fort 2 now.
Yeah. Oh
Finally,
boy.
we're able to build some breastworks because of the rain. And I said I prayed for rain. What did we have? 4 or 5 turns
We had
for
4 days
rain?
in a row, right?
Yeah.
So 2 rain+1s back to back. I was on any other game, I would have been like, "That's great," but I sat there with my pocket watch, going, "No, no, no! I can't do that." I think
Yeah.
everyone was completely and totally amused by the fact that, yes, you pointed out right at the end there that I forgot to march the Sixth Corps, and I certainly fessed up to it. It was like, oh yeah, I forgot to march them. So they would have had a great opportunity to close the gap and get down across Cedar Run towards wherever I'm going to send them. But they started resting, so they ended the session resting. They'll
Yeah.
take their time.
If there's a downside to Vassal, you don't see the whole board unless you really zoom out, and even then, you've got to scroll around to make sure you're not forgetting somebody. And I think it's so easy to just focus, get on where all the action is, and forget. Oh yeah, I got all those guys off to the side.
That's absolutely true. I can't blame technology for my own tunnel vision because when I get into a rhythm, I'm like, okay, got to do this, got to do this. And normally I don't think one or two actions or turns ahead or whatever. But in this case, I was like, okay, da 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 da. And I'm watching this, and it was pacing. And then I got that breakout and I was moving. And then, okay, let's pass. And it went, it was like, "Nope, you gotta look at all the board, man."
Yep. Scroll around, scroll back and forth. Okay.
I guess it is time for our corrections. We only had a couple. One we can do nothing about, but thank you very much for pointing it out. Those of you in the chat, Holger, et al., everybody out there that noticed the little things. First one was Holger pointed out that Roger got away with a sneaky in that when Stuart was up here, I guess at Oakshade, wherever they started, you managed to move him during the unfordable. He was
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. You know, he at that point he got through, I guess, on turn two, which it would have been unfordable, and we, at that point, no sweat. He was already in motion, so I'm not too concerned about that. And W.H. Lee was the one that really did the stopping there, not Stewart. So I'm not too concerned about that. And then the other one was
There was some comments about the gaminess of me not moving Hood, and I think that's absolutely correct. You went along with it, and I thought, okay, actually, I was like, I think he's got to move at least two. So I think that's the first thing we've got to do here. I do think that's something as we provide feedback to the great campaigns designers to say that needs some sort of additional footnote or explanation as to how. And we're talking about a random event where the Yankees are in the South and I have to move. One of my divisions chosen by me has to spend at least two marches marching as far due south as possible. And
I think if they just put in the sentence, those must be the first two actions of the
yes,
turn. Yeah, for the Confederates, the first two that they do, Hood has to, or whomever you select, has to make those two marches, and then you're done. Nobody's forgotten about it, and yeah,
yep,
that I think that meets it. So, so doing that, since that was just last turn, why don't we let you roll a couple times, and you could just move Hood. He won't get breastworks one, and however far he would have gotten.
yep. So the first die is a two, so he moves three plus four is seven. As far south as possible. One, two. So I think the fastest route would be to go one, two, three, four, five, six, and seven to there.
And we have made a correction, so thank you again to everybody, especially on this one because it was just ambiguous enough that I interpreted as beneficial one way or as negative to Roger in another way, and this is good. So that's exactly why we love the comment section. And if you have experienced any of these things personally, or if you just have an opinion on them, definitely chime in because that will certainly make the corrections for the next video, and it just makes the gameplay all the better. So thank you again.
Yeah.
Then we can certainly get underway here with due haste. I'm going to open up my little window of stuff here. So we've done the random events, which was the pontoons being delayed again for turn 6. We have no supply issues since we've only had one combat. Can you believe it? In 5 turns, one combat, and there was no ammunition lost on that one. So it's time for leader transfers. The Union goes first, of course. I think I'm just going to move Burnside down to Sumner. He's right at 10 miles. Hooker and Stoneman will stay with them. Butterfield is going to stay there. And Hunt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hunt is going to come down to Stoneman, and Hooker. And that's all for me.
Okay. Well, I've only got the 3. So I'm going to move Longstreet with Lee down to Anderson. And of course, Stewart will stay where he is because that's where his cavalry corps are. And that's it.
Few times in my life when I feel like you made the right call, Patrick, and I did make the right call because I knew, I just had a feeling in my bones. I'm like, okay, then he's going to move Lee and Longstreet down there to challenge, and if I took Butterfield away, that could have been particularly ugly. So I read your mind.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay. All right. Attachments? I don't believe we have any attachments.
Yeah, I do not have any.
Okay. And so the action cycle. So why don't you give us our first initiative?
Okay, here we go. And double 5s is mine. So yeah, come down here and activate Anderson and Pendleton and sub 5 with Longstreet. Here's their movement. Nice movement. 8.
Of course.
So we'll move Pendleton first. Sub 5 next. Anderson will go 1, 2, 3 to there. He has 5 remaining. So if he makes a prepared +1. So we will stop. We will see how this next initiative goes. That goes to me. So yeah, we'll attempt the prepared assault on Butterfield with Anderson. Here's the attempt. 4, I'm sure Longstreet's, yeah, he's a 7. We'll now attempt the grand assault with Lee. It does not come off. Do you believe that?
He's still not happy about the setup of things.
That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, so we're committed, so we got to make it. So the type's going to be a +1. Tactical's a +1. Ratio is covered. I have 5 hexes covered, but this hex will come off because it's no forward and it's also forced. So I see a flank of a +1. The ratio is, I think it's even, right? 10 to 10.
It
Yep.
is.
And the big thing is artillery now. I wasn't able to cover the artillery, so it's going to be a -2 for artillery.
And you gave yourself the Lee bonus, right?
Oh, I forgot the Lee bonus.
Yes.
So the final is going to be a +2. So +2, here's my attack roll. It's an 8.
All right, Butterfield. Let's start playing the dirges now, shall we? Here's our defense. Yeah, okay. So it's a +6. Man. Right out of the gate. Look at you. All right, so I'm a 10.
10?
6 plus. So it's 2 DR for me. And did you have anything at all for you? No. Okay. Well, at least I've got, sadly, let's see. It's going to cost me, but we'll do it this way. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3. They are demoralized. We're going to lose 2, 1, 2. We'll give you the manpower on that. All right. And so it is a route. I can go to either of these and that. That's the higher priority. But
This gets us into the override
yes,
to avoid surrender.
Right. So I am going to override. That would be the first, and then the second would be that.
However, if you went that route, you're now into surrender mode because you can't retreat closer.
Right. So I'm gonna override, and I'm gonna take the 4B, which is not far away, and it's by road. So I'm going to lose another manpower. So I take that off of there. That's that. I give you another manpower. Okay. And then everything from there is just
normal.
So 2, 3, 4, and now clear, so I can go 5, and not getting any closer. I'll go 6 to there. Okay, good one. That 6 really helped.
Especially, I was nervous when I didn't get the grand. I was able to bring in the artillery. There's no need to take that hex, so I will stay put. Initiative. It's mine again. Okay, I think it's time to start bringing in Jackson's guys. So I think I have to use the initiative. They arrived during the action cycle. The Jones cavalry is at the head of the column, was placed at the entry hex prior to the start of the actions. Oh, prior to the start. So Jones should have already been on the board. We already screwed that up, didn't we? I'm not delaying their entry. So they're going to, and the Stonewalls map is the top map. So I'm going to bring them in at Sperryville. So Jones is at Sperryville. I can then activate the leader Jackson and bring the infantry units into play. I guess I roll for movement. Oh, that's nice movement. First guy to come on will be Jackson with AP Hill. So he's on, and he pays an additional movement point to enter the hex. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then I'll bring on DH Hill, and then I'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're just going to actually just come on here in sequence, I believe is how this is supposed to work. And then Tolliver. So I think that was correct.
That looks good.
Initiative. That's yours.
All right. Well, that opening has changed things a little bit. I don't have to worry about getting Butterfield out of there now. And we're going to take the opportunity to march the Grand Division with Sumner. They will all get a fatigue. And they will all march. Here's movement +1. Remember how we said, like, we're so excited from session to session, it just goes up and down and back and forth. It's a roller coaster. All right. Looks like everybody's just going to take a step forward. These guys will go.
So do you get a +2 or are we past that?
No,
now?
we're way past that. Yeah, that was just the
Okay.
first 3 days.
Okay.
That.
You do get a +1 though. So
I do, but I didn't want to. I don't want to string them all out. I just want to kind of keep everybody together, because then the first guy will get to go 2 forward, and then everybody else will straggle, and it's just easier with a 1. Just all right, take a step forward. It's already heartache enough. Initiative, it's yours.
We'll continue with Jackson's Corps. Movement 4 this time. Jackson's going to transfer to DH Hill. AP Hill will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll just follow along behind. Initiative, yours.
Okay. Well, I guess I will activate the 6th Corps. So they will come out of their entrenchments. Here is their movement +1. There we go. So Smith will go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Newton will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 follow behind. And Brooks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Initiative, yours.
Let's see. Longstreet will activate sub 5 in Pendleton. Their movement. I cannot complain about movement rules today. So far, anyway.
I can.
Lee and Longstreet will transfer to sub 5. Pendleton will go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they'll just stack up behind him. Initiative, yours.
All right. I'll have Smith activate them again. Here's movement, +1. That's good too.
Oh,
All right, Smith's making up
all
for
these
it.
in a hurry.
All right. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Newton follows behind. Brooks will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative. Mine again. I'll have Reynolds activate the first core. Here's movement. Wow. Okay. I did not expect so good a roll. Let me recalculate here. We're going to lay up here. I will have Gibbon go first. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And Meade and the artillery are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Doubleday and Reynolds, they'll just go 1, 2, 3. Initiative. Mine. I will activate Sumner's Grand Division. Here's movement +1. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Back and forth
Wow.
for you on the movement, isn't it?
When
6 or ones.
Yeah. When you need it, you don't get it. All right. Well, I guess we're force marching. I don't want to, but let's see. All right. So artillery reserve is just going to go 1, 2. Howard will force march, so he will flip. Here's a force march. He's going to lose 2. Yeah. All right, so he's going to get 5 more, so he's got 7 total for Howard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Secure the ford. Hancock will flip, and here's his force march.
Wow.
Wow. I think it's broken. All right, he will lose 2.
1, 6,
1,
6.
2. And he will get a total of 7. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will follow along behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I think these other guys will stay fresh. They're going to go just through the woods. Burns will go there, Wilcox there, and Getty 1 and 2. Oh, and French will also force march. So he flip. Here's his force march. Wow!
Wow.
Mark of the beast. All right,
Incredible.
he loses 2. 1, 2. And he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and get him in range 7. All right. Initiative. Mine again. All right. Yeah, we'll take the opportunity while we can. We'll activate the second core. And here's movement +1. Wow. I see it. I just don't believe it. The die roller has no 2s, 3s, 4s, or 5s for me on
Apparently
movement.
not. Yeah, not today. That's incredible.
Well, let's continue with the trend on the extended marches and see how this goes. Howard's extended march. Okay, there
There's
you go.
something
So
different.
1 and 2. Here is Hancock's extended march. Yeah, there we go. That's close enough for government work. He loses another one, and he's going to go 1 and 2. And French's extend.
Wow.
I'm so glad
Wow.
the recorder is
Uh,
on. All right, he's going to lose one.
I'm going to have to copy this log and just see what the
Oh, I
distribution is
know.
when we get done.
I can't believe it. All right, so 6, 7. Yeah, so that's just a 1 1. All right, so 1 and 2. Initiative. It's yours.
Okay. I want to send the Virginia Cav to make a charging attack. They're going to fight. Be 1 to 5. Not bad odds.
But it's in the
Uh,
woods, so, artillery's mitigated.
let's see how to deal with this. This is exactly what I was looking at when I was looking at this, is how to deal with this. And I can't destroy your depot by rule. Despite, I mean, you still have 6 core up there, but even then you could just ignore it. Okay. It's a long game, though. Guess I'll take Jackson's Court of Teague 3. Here's their movement. 4. They will need to extend marches. Jackson's going to transfer to early. AP Hill will go first. Here's his extend. He's actually okay because there's no modifier for him. So 1, 2, 3. He'll go 4 to there. DH Hill will go next. He's okay. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Here's Early's extend. He's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Oliver's extend. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. It's mine. Take Ransom. Here's his movement. You go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Farnsworth march. There's movement. He is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to there. Initiative, yours.
I want to move Hood before I forget about him. Where is he? There he is. He's made no progress. Here's his movement. +1. I guess the thing to do is to get him on the other side of the Rapidan. 2, 3 to there. Initiative. Yours.
I'll have Bayard move. Here's his movement. Also 10. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. Mine. I'll have Greg move. Movement. Oh.
Well, end the turn. No, it's not even a turn. It's not even a roll, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, he'll just go there. Initiative. Mine. I'll have Sykes go to 4. Here's his oof. Oof. He's a. You know what? Don't care. Don't care. Sykes' movement +1. There you go. Here's extended march now of +4. Hey, look at that. He only loses a manpower. And he is going to go. He's got 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back to there. Initiative. Yours.
We'll take Hood. He goes 6. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't want to leave him in Orange Courthouse for the moment. I better start moving him this way. So he'll go 6 to there. Initiative. It's mine. Take Ransom. Go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. Mine. Jones. Forgot about him. He can go 8. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. Initiative. Mine. Take Jones again. He can go 9 this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Needed one more pip. Initiative. That's end of turn.
Yep. Okay. We will hit the Sunshine Recover. Good. And advanced our turn. That. Dear sirs, in the training department, I would like to strenuously object to your poor marching and drill. And a second letter. Take one to the Quartermaster Corps. Dear you rapscallions, how dare you refuse my requests of 15 November. All right. Well, that was certainly painful. That was very painful.
I was wondering why they threw in the delay a turn and bring them in the south map, but now I see why that might have been a wise thing. I may be foolish holding this line at the Hazel Rappahannock River.
I'm good with it.
I should have given you Culpeper and drawn the line at the Rapidan.
We shall see. Yeah, when I got that 6 with the first corps, that was Reynolds' big moment where he had to sit there and think, do I go for it in between Lee and Jackson and try to shoot the gap, or do I just lay up and come back? And knowing you as I do, I said that would be, if I put him here where you put AP Hill and DH Hill, that's not going to end well. So
I was kind of hoping you were going to do that, but I figured you
I
would
would not get the next initiatives. I know how the die roller works. It breaks my heart. So,
and that's when I started looking up how many manpower losses do I need? Can I completely destroy the first corps?
Exactly. I'm dumb, but I'm no fool. All right, let's see. Why don't you continue with the mirth that is the random events? Why don't you give us our random event roll?
Total number is a 56.
56 is
exciting.
fog rules. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So fog, if I remember, is There is no assaults. There is no attacking unless you're adjacent at the beginning of the activation. It's a -1, just like rain.
Yep. No artillery
Right.
modifiers.
Right.
Pontoon bridges, well, for you can't construct any because you don't have them yet.
Right.
But I could build pontoon bridges regardless of enemy strength. And they cannot be destroyed during fog turns or the following turn.
Okay. Great. Okay. So we'll put some fog on there. Well,
Can
I'm
you?
okay with that. I'm just fine with that because I have yet to pull off an attack that works for one, and I've been the victim of terrible, terrible misdeeds by Anderson. So, well, since you did that, let's go through the rest of it. What do we got here? Sequence, no supply, leader transfers. All right, let's see if I need to move anyone around. Burnside is good where he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can get back. Yeah, I'm gonna just for grins. I'm gonna shuttle him back to Wilcox. He's gonna just keep motivating everyone from the different points. I'll move Butterfield up to Humphreys. Hooker stays where he is with Stoneman. I'm gonna move Reynolds and Franklin down to Meade. And Smith can stay where he is. And I'm good otherwise.
I'll move Longstreet and Lee up to sub 4. I'll move Jackson over to AP Hill.
I love that you and I are playing as if we need to keep the other guy honest. That's my favorite part of this. Like, I'm gonna put this over here just in case Roger gets a little frisky.
See, Stewart, I guess, has got, yeah, the only other cavalry unit is Jones, who's way over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could get to Jones. Do I care? No, I don't think I do. And I'll leave everybody else where they're at for now.
All right.
That is everybody.
Yeah, right.
I only have Stewart.
Such as they are.
Not having leaders, not very many leaders, is really a handicap.
I think you need to promote Pickett.
Yes. Need some sort of sub commander somewhere.
Do you have attachments? I think co-located. Would you like to merge anybody?
I don't think I do, actually, do I? Sub 4? No, I don't actually. I've got 5 subs out, and I think they're all by themselves.
Okay, then. That's easy. And so, onto the action cycle. Well, you rolled the random event, so let's see if I can get an initiative here. I do not. It's yours.
Okay. This is the classic. Well, I guess let's start with Jones. It's a nice movement, but he's just going to go 1 hex to there. Initiative. That's yours.
All right. Let's turn our eyes back over here. I'm going to have Couch activate the second core. And here is their movement. 5. Howard's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the rest of them are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. French will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is all. Initiative. Mine. I will have the artillery reserve march. Here's their movement. 2. Go 1 and 2. Initiative. Still mine. Artillery again. Movement. There we go. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a road there. So it'll be 5 and 6. Initiative. Still mine. Stunned. Okay, we'll have the 9th Corps march. Here's their movement. 6. They're gonna counter march here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And follow behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And Burns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Initiative. Yours.
Yeah, we're going to have the 64th Virginia pick a fatigue, and they're going to throw up a flanks refused. Initiative. Yours.
And we'll have the 9th Corps again. Here's the movement. 4 this time. They will go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gold in there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative, yours.
Okay. Take Jackson's Corps. Here's their movement. 7 movement points. Jackson will stay with AP Hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Initiative. Yours.
Okay, I'll have Baldy Smith march. Here's their movement. +1, 6. He will transfer to... no, he'll stay where he is. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Newton follows behind, and Brooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 to there. Initiative, yours.
Activate sub 5 by himself. Just going to do a mid move to there. Initiative. Mine. And now I'll have Longstreet activate Pickett and McLaws. Here's their movement. They have 7. Lee and Longstreet will transfer to Pickett. 1 to there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Claws is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll give him an X7. Initiative, yours.
We'll have Stoneman activate the 3rd Corps. We'll come out of their entrenchments. And here's their movement. +1. Grr. This game. 1, 2 for Whipple. And we will travel along with Bernie. 1, 2, and Sykes, or excuse me, Sickles will just go 1 to there. Initiative, yours.
Yeah. Longstreet will activate Pickett and Pendleton. Here's his movement. 8.
It is a tale of two armies here.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go straight down the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to there. Artillery will follow along behind. Initiative, yours.
We will have the 9th Corps march. Here's their movement, +1. 6. Extended marches. So Getty will go first. Here's the extend. He's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 to there. We'll have Sturgis extend. He's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And Burns extend. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative, yours.
Ransom. 7. We'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Initiative, yours.
Okay, let's try the 3rd Corps again. Here's movement. 5 this time. They will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Initiative. Mine. Take the 3rd Corps again. Movement. 5 again. Whipple will go first. Extended march. It's okay. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And we have Bernie. Also good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Sickles. Wow, I am nothing if not consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to there. Initiative, yours.
Claws. Go 5. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative. Behind. Take Hood.
He's in here?
Down by Orange Courthouse. He hasn't made a lot of progress. He's still not going to make a lot of progress. 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative, yours.
To have the Greg's cavalry move. Not very far either. It will go 1, 2, and 3. Initiative, yours.
Try Hood again. Go 4 this time. 2, 3, 4. Keep him on the pike. Initiative, that's mine. Okay, we'll have Longstreet. We'll activate Pickett, so he'll need an extend march. Ransom, who will not need an extend march. Pendleton, who will not need an extend march. And McLaws, who will need an extend march. Here's their movement. It's 5. Longstreet is going to transfer. Lee and Longstreet transferring to Ransom. We'll go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. I assume you in fog you'd have the option of cav retreat if you would wish.
I do have the option, but I will stand.
Yeah, I figured you would. Here's Pickett will go next. Here's his extend. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Pendleton will go 1, 2, 3. He's going to go 4 to there. And McLaws' extend. He's going to flip to disorganize. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everybody's on at least south of the Rapidan. Initiative, that's mine again. I've got somebody somewhere that I've forgotten, but where are they? Oh, I guess I don't. Oh, yeah, Jones is there. Okay. I'm going to pass for the moment.
I'm going to move Greg again. Here's movement. 10 this time. That's good. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to there. Initiative. Yours.
I'm going to pass again.
Gonna have Farnsworth march. Here's his movement. 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Initiative. Yours, if you wish.
I will pass again. Are you on mute?
The whole time. Okay. So, yeah, I moved last time. They moved 1. I'll just have to... Yeah. Sorry about that. You know I have to do it one time every session. Because I toggle it back and forth, and it's... Yeah.
I was busy reading the pontoon bridge rules. And I thought you were just figuring. So I looked back and, wait, things are moving.
The 6th Corps marched. They got a 1. Not very fast. Then I won the initiative again. Now they're marching again to 3. And they've got that. Smith has transferred to Newton. And Howe will go first. Here is Howe's extended march. that was his 4, so he's okay. And I got 7 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Newton needs to extend. He's okay. He's going to follow behind. And Brooks extend. He flips. Warp, warp. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Initiative. Mine. Yeah, I can't leave them twisting, so we'll take them to 4. Here is their movement +1. Still twisting. All right. I'm going to have Smith transfer to Howe. Howe will go first. Here's extended march of +2. They're good. We'll go 1 and 2. Newton's extend. He flips. He goes 1 and 2 to there. And Brooks extend. He's already flipped. He is going to lose a manpower. Oops. So 1 and 2. Initiative. It's mine. Gonna have Reynolds activate Meade, Artillery Reserve left, and Doubleday. Here's their movement. 4. Doubleday will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Franklin will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. Mine. I'll have Farnsworth march. Here's movement. 4. They will come 1, 2, 3, 4 to join Greg. Initiative. Yours.
In the fog. In the fog. I'm gonna pass. I probably should be moving, guys, but we're gonna pass.
I believe I'm going to pass as well. I kind of tired everyone as much as I want. Okay, then I will hit the Sunshine Recover. Everyone has recovered. We'll advance the turn. So I will roll the random event this time, and I'll let you take the first initiative. So here we go. 26. It's Jackson marches.
It doesn't.
It has no effect. Hooray!
No effect. Yep, no effect.
Okay, that could have been, yeah. Okay, so supply, we do not need supply. Leader transfers. All right, I'm spread pretty far afield. Smith will stay where he is. Franklin and Reynolds will stay where they are. Butterfield stays where he is. Now, coming down into here. Let's see. Sumner and Hancock they're good. You're still there. Yeah, Sumner and Hancock are going to transfer up to Howard. Burnside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could get as far as French. So I'm going to move him over to French. And up here, Hooker, Stoneman, Hunt. Hunt has to be with a unit with at least 1 artillery. So I'm going to move him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, look at that. He can get all the way down here to there. Okay. All right. That is it for me. Anything for you?
It's for Longstreet and Lee to picket. Yeah, do that. And I'll leave everybody else where they are. Everybody else being Stewart and Jackson.
All right, well, that is all for that. No attachments that I'm aware of.
Gonna try to set something up, but didn't really see how to do it. So no attachments.
Okay, well, why don't you give us our initiative roll?
Okay, here we go. It's mine. There is no Jackson bonus in this scenario, is there?
There's not.
It's just a 5-volting development is what that is. But I do think I need to do something about the 6 core. Yeah, Jackson will activate all 4 of his divisions. Where's his movement? They go 4 hexes. Jackson will stay with Hill. AP Hill, that is. DH Hill will go 1, 2, 3, and 4. AP Hill will go 1, 2, 3. Oliver will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Early will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. Yours.
Smith will activate all 3. Here's the movement +1. It's 4. He will stay where he is. And Brooks will go 1, 2, 3 to there. Brooks extend. He's okay. Newton will go 1, 2, 3. His extend. He's okay. And Smith will go into the woods and stop. Initiative. Mine. Hal will activate to 3. Here's movement. Great movement. Here's extended march. Let's hopefully we get that 6 out of the way. It's +2. He's good. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative. Yours.
Almost.
It's shell game, man.
Take Hood. Those 6 hexes. They'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. Mine. Longstreet will activate Pickett. Pendleton. Claus. Ransom. And Hood. Why not? Here's their movement. 4 hexes. Longstreet and Lee will transfer to Hood. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Pendleton will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Oh, got to move Hood. 1 to there. Initiative. You.
Well, the wilderness has come early, hasn't it? 2 years. I'll have Bayard activate. Here's movement. 11. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. Mine. Gonna have Hancock march. He's gonna go. So he'll just go there along the railroad. Okay, initiative. Mine. I'll have French march. Here is move it.
French.
French! Made New York City. Move it. Ooh, look at that. I guess we'll simply do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Initiative. Mine.
Victory.
Alright. Let's try it. Let's have some combat, maybe. Couch will activate Howard. And let's see. And the artillery reserve. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if they can assault 61st Virginia. They can.
Only one. 5 minus 4.
Oh, right, it's Couch. Boo!
Yeah, I don't know why he's got a bad number. He wasn't a bad corps commander.
That's fine. So only one goes in, so it will be Howard. All right. Sumner, can we have a grand assault attempt? And he says, yes. Let me pass that up to Burnside. Burnside says, yes.
Yeah, first time.
Wow, this is a historic event here, people.
So it's 6 minus 2. So you could bring in, both hexes if you want.
So I'm just going to bring in French with Hunt and Burnside because now he will be included in the attack, right? So that means I'll get +1 for him. All right, so let's see if we can do these numbers proper like. All right, so the Great Assault on Salem Church yet again, +1 for assault. We have +2 for tactical. I'm going to have 7, and 7 is 14 to 2, so that's a 7 ratio of 7 to 1. +6 ratio. I have a +1 for Hunt. And I got let's see, I've got 5 pieces to your 2, so I've got artillery covered.
Yep, so it's +10 final?
Well, we got flank.
All right.
So your +4 is reduced to +2 flank. So I see, 2, 10, 12? Is that right?
12. Yep.
Okay. 12 up, nothing down. Here we go. Yay! I can still roll ones, baby!
Doesn't really matter, but we'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
So it's +8 final?
They are removed. The first CSA loss.
Delete. And delete. Blank reduced.
Okay. And oh, I need to add French. He got his second initiative. And I will simply just advance French and Hunt and Burnside into there. Okay. Initiative, yours.
Finally. We're going to take Hood to Fatigue 3. And we'll attempt an assault on Getty. Comes off. So let's see. Right now I've got a type of a +1, tactical of a +2, a ratio of +1, and a lead bonus of a +1. 4, 5 up. So the final is a +5. Ah.
Ooh, you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, there's a good chance, actually.
Well, let's see. Oh, all right. Here's defense. Okay.
Well, +2.
Yes. So you get me out of there.
But it's going to cost me.
What's it gonna cost you?
It's going to be a 1DA.
1DA, and I have 5 in there, so just a DR for me.
Yep. Hoping for something better than that.
1, 2, 3. Flip. Okay. You take 1. Alright, so I have to go out of Zoc and away. Not by road. This would be priority 2, right? To go to.
Yep. Yep.
And then by road farther away is 3. That's 2. Step 2. I will take it 3 and 4 to there.
I'll advance into the hex.
I believe I have the option at that point
Yeah,
to
yeah, you
retreat
can
out of
charge
there.
retreat.
I will stand.
Okay. If I had gone in with 19, it would have been a 2 FA. It would have cost me an extra manpower, but I would have only gotten 2 fatigues, which would have not been worth it at all, because then picket would have been done as well. Sometimes the CRT table, it helps to check that just to make sure you don't move over a column, because that's a pretty significant jump
It is.
between 1218 and 19 to 26. It's one of the biggest jumps there is, actually, I think. Initiative. You taught me that. That's yours.
I learned it from watching you.
I learned it from you telling me. Why are you doing that? You're not for your extra pip. You're gonna lose manpower. Oh, okay.
Maybe it's time to
There's actually
initiate.
one time I did it. I didn't even get the pip.
Oh, right.
You're
All
like,
right. So
well,
you got 5 total there in Fredericksburg. So I guess it is time to make a play for it here. I will have Couch activate everybody there in the second corps plus the artillery. Here is the movement +1. It's 4. Okay. All right. Hancock is going to go first, and he's going to force march. So he's going to flip. And right now I've got 4 MP, so he gets a force march roll. He gets an additional 3 with a loss of a manpower. So he loses his manpower. He's got 7 total. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We'll have artillery reserve go 1, 2, 3. These guys will follow.
8th Virginia will stand for everything you're doing.
Yeah, I figured.
Make you earn it.
Just not going to get any kind of flank bonus that I want here, so we're going to just try French, his extend march. He flips, which that's fine. That's kind of par for the course these days. He's going to go 1 and 2 to there. Yeah, we're gonna go blunt hammer. We're not gonna get tricksy on this one. Initiative, it's yours.
So yeah, you don't have a flank. So put up flanks for fuse there. Yeah.
We send generous terms and a case of apple brandy.
Okay, let's see how to do this. Longstreet will activate Pendleton and Ransom. Here's their movement. 5. They'll transfer to Ransom. Go 1, 2 to there. I assume Farnsworth and Gregg will stand.
They will stand.
And Pendleton will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Initiative. It's mine again.
It's +3, so it's 1 to move in there, plus
Oh,
3 more.
+4. Right.
Yeah, right.
Back there. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. I always get that wrong. I don't know why. Simple math, I guess.
Well, the heart ones with the heart ones.
Yes, indeed. Dort, take WHF Lee. His movement +2. I think he's just a divisional commander.
Mm-hmm.
6. You'll go with him. 1,
2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative, yours.
Okay. Let's try. Let's see if we can check something off our list here. All right, Howard and artillery reserve will go to 3. We will attempt an assault using Couch. So before I do, would the 15th Virginia like to skedaddle?
Nope, he'll stay.
Okay.
Need that artillery.
That's right. All right, here's the assault attempt. It gets one piece. So once again, the artillery proves useless. So Howard will go in. He will ask Sumner for a grand assault, who says yes. And Burnside, can we? And he
Oh,
says
wow.
yes. Who is this guy?
And you can
All right.
bring in
Yeah.
only the
So
one hex because you
just
used the
yeah, yeah.
artillery reserve. Yeah, okay.
Uh, I should learn that trick to just try it, but there's so many extra die rolls in this one.
Yeah.
All right, French will go to 4, and he will come in. So now we will have 7, 12 to your 5. So once again, we've got 1 for assault, 2 for tactical. My ratio is 12 to 5, so I get a +1 on that, right?
Hmm.
And 1 for hunt, and I have no flank. And what do we got for artillery? I've got 5, 6 pieces. You've got 2,
Oh, it's covered.
just 2. Oh yeah, it is covered. Okay, so I just see 5 up.
Yep.
Assault,
Finals
tactical.
+5.
Okay, here's +5 attack on Fredericksburg. It's a 9.
That's enough.
It is enough. Okay, so we route you away.
Yep. And by special rule, the
Militia will
militia
disappear. Yep.
disappears and you get a point for that.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to put a VP US. Uh, well, I guess it doesn't matter because it's a manpower loss either way. So I'll just take that off of there. That's fine. Okay. So manpower goes up.
That was a DR for me, right? 2, 3. Who's the entrenchments? Flips. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there.
And look at that. I get a 1 FA. So we exchange it.
Oh, you did
Huh.
take a manpower loss?
Yeah, because I had 12.
Okay.
And if you had rolled 1 less pip, I would have gotten it. But that is fine. So I'm going to take it off of. Take it off of French since he's already.
Just like that. You jumped up from decisive defeat to substantive defeat in one full swoop.
And we'll have Sumner group go in there. Take control of that. I might as well make it Fortress Fredericksburg. I'll put everybody in there. Except for the artillery. They did not participate, so they got to come back out. Oops.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Initiative. It's yours.
Oh, okay. Let's try to figure out how to do this. I've held on to this line way too long.
That was the plan, actually.
Okay, but how to do this? I guess sub 4. Start with him. Here's his movement. 3. 1, 2, and 3 to there. Initiative. It's mine. This will take sub 4 again. Here's his movement. 3. 1, 2, 3. Initiative. That's yours.
Hancock went to 3. Hancock rolled a 3. Extended march is okay. So he will simply take Spotsylvania Courthouse.
Okay. So you're now 11 points from. No, 12 points. 12 points away from automatic.
Okay. All right. Initiative. It's yours.
Which actually means I can't really surrender Culpeper. How are you supposed to win this game? I don't understand. Guess we'll take Jackson's Corps. Their movement. 6. Jackson will transfer to DH Hill. We'll go 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Jackson will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Tolliver will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. Mine. Okay, we'll take Jones. He can go 11. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. In the turn.
Cool. All right, so let's do that. We are just at 2 hours and 5 minutes, so
Yep,
perfect stopping point for today. Here is our Sunshine Recover. Sunshine Recover is good. We will advance the turn marker. And let's do our next. So we have a week to think about our random event. So I believe I took the last one, so why don't you take this one?
Okay. It's a 23.
Pontoon's delayed again.
Oh,
so
okay.
-2. I'm
-2
okay
to
with
this
that.
roll. Yeah, it's not hurting you at all, is it?
Yep. Okay.
So, no effect.
No delay. All right. Good. All right. Well, let's pivot over into our considerations for the day and our session review as we do. I can go first if you like, or you can go first, whichever.
I'll go first. I clearly have held this line at the Hazel River, I think Rappahannock River, too long because I'm not in position to stop you from running the table. I think at this point, I think this might be a very quick campaign because you just need, I mean, the points are there for you to grab Guinea Station, Port Royal, and Bowling Green, unless I can get some sort of counterattack going.
Specifically, though, I have to have 40 plus.
Oh, you have to control 40 victory points of objective hexes, and the path may not include any enemy units or unrestricted ZOC. You have to go back to your depot. So that may be something I have to consider.
There's a limit on the distance, right?
May not cross a ford unless a pontoon bridge is present in that hex, and must be less than or equal to 40 hexes. Oh, it does 40 hexes in length. Scott's Dam Ford cannot be used. Oh, okay. So this isn't as bad as I thought.
No, I didn't think so. Yeah.
It's still not great.
I have to potentially move my supply center over to Akia Creek in Stafford here. I believe it's Akia Creek Station. So I've got to move it to here so that I'm within 40.
Yes.
But until I can build a pontoon bridge. So this game hinges on any pontoon bridges. So what I said earlier about I don't care about pontoon bridges, yeah, they're kind of important now.
They are kind of important. So that gives me, I would say my chances went from pretty slim to I can maybe hold on for a while.
Yeah, that's a catch-up mechanism for you because the longer I wait for that goddamn quartermaster, well, then now you can come in here and retake everything. So that's pretty ugly.
Yeah. Now
let's make a note of that for the future development, shall we?
So let me see. I guess I guess we'll be counting some hexes to see if I give up Culpeper. If you can get to Culpeper with 40 hexes. So there's obviously some thought that I have not been given to this, that it needs to be presented.
But each of the locations that I capture have to be within 40 hexes.
Yeah, it has to be within 40 hexes. So we got to make some calculations there. Obviously, Stuart cavalry may play an important role in keeping the game extended and going.
Yeah, so it's certainly not over. I mean, it's easier for, I think, the Confederates to bloody the nose, and cause the twice manpower losses. If they get to how many manpower losses does it require?
I need to have 25 or greater, and at least double.
Okay, so yeah, so you get me to 25 manpower losses, which means you really go on the offensive, and you have to keep yours under 12, basically.
Yeah, and as that continues to go up, and that was kind of my intention today when we started. I was hoping to catch Butterfield, and then I was hoping to catch Smith but he got away. On the other hand, that did mean I was stretched out a lot longer than I meant to, and obviously now I'm pulling back. And I guess I need to start thinking about moving my supply. Well, I can't move my supply depot because I've got nowhere to protect it. So yeah, this has got some more mind twisting to it than I thought.
Well, for me, the unfortunate was, yeah, I had Butterfield sitting right here, right at the beginning, and my literally first initiative, if I was going to get it, was to just pull him back to safety here because I knew he was just a tad overextended. But the moment you move Longstreet down there, I said, okay, he's going on the offensive. You got one to put him into play, and I said, okay, if I can get the next one, I back him out of there. No, you got two in a row, and that hurt a little bit because that was two manpower losses off the top plus another one because of the override and all that. So you got three manpower losses on the Union just from that today. So that was pretty good. And of course, that immediately that sets the tone. So now I have to be extremely wary of you going after targets of opportunity. But my goal today was to continue to force you to keep everybody in check. So I threatened a little bit here, and then I pulled him back with the first corps. And with Smith, he got into play, and I got a little worried because his job was to wrap up Jackson. However, he did that, either forcing you to attack and fail, or whatever. But when you got that beautiful roll to get you up here and almost trap everybody, that's not what I wanted, but I managed to extricate them just enough, and it kept you occupied for one or two fatigues, because then you were backtracking away, and then that kept you. I'm keeping you out of the wilderness as long as possible. And the poor Ninth Corps here, they're doing the Lord's work, trying to stay and just take the beating where they can. Getty suffered first, but that bought me enough time to at least secure Fredericksburg and Spotsylvania. But as we've just covered here, until and unless I get 40 points and some damn pontoon bridges, well, we're just twisting in the wind at this point. So
Yeah.
now I have to. Luckily, I don't have to occupy them. I can capture them and then try to maybe bring a forward defense to hold on to them as you move forward towards me with Longstreet's corps. But there's still. It seems like, I mean, geez Louise, there's a lot of game to play here, right?
Yeah, there's more than I thought. I didn't think about the 40 Texas, and you need to have a supply line, and you got to have pontoon bridges to do that. So there's a lot to this campaign, which is kind of. I remember when I soloed it, I thought this is going very differently, but I remember there was a lot to think about, and now I realize why. There's a lot more to think about here than I was. Now I'm glad we reviewed the end of game rules.
So basically what needs to happen here in the next supply phase is I will construct a new depot in range of Fredericksburg. So at least that captures most of that. But I still got 2 days to wait for the possibility of getting my bridges. So, and I presume the way that's written was once I get one of them, I've got access to all of them.
Yes. Yeah. There's no. I think it's all. You'll have. I think you have 5 major river bridges. There's no limit to minor river bridges.
Oh, great. Okay, cool. So yeah, if I can keep and hold this line at Fredericksburg and get the stuff behind me, Guinea Station, Port Royal, whatever, and then face off against you in an area of my choosing with favorable cannonade areas, well, then I might have a chance here. But yeah, I can't believe this is all dependent on the supply and logistics corps. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I could use. Of course, now there's going to be a -3 to the delayed, so I'm probably not going to be able to delay you much more if I get another. I got 2 more chances to delay your bridges. But
And I'm kind of okay with perhaps some rain and fog at this point.
yeah, slowing me down. Yeah.
So. Well, this has definitely taken a turn today. It was full of all kinds of action. Roger, great game today, and I want to thank everybody for continued support and joining us today. If you've got notes or comments or corrections, that's what the comments section's for down there. And if you see me post this out on social media, it would be incredibly appreciated if perhaps you would tell a friend about this or maybe repost it whatever. I've got a goal here, Roger. We're at like 2,500 subscribers on the channel. I'd love to get up with the big boys, but we're so niche within niche. I understand, but if we could spread the gospel of great campaigns to other people out there. Well, you too could be one of those people spreading the good word. And thank you to everybody who's kicked in a buck or two. I'm showing our supporters. We got 2 new ones this week, and their names are up there now. So if you'd like to have your name emblazoned at the end of the sessions, well, you could do so for $1 if you wanted to, but we certainly appreciate it. Not expected, but the tip jar is there. And Roger, man, what a great day today. I had so much fun, and I look forward to session 3 next time.
Yep, lots of back and forth today, and I'll talk to you next week.
Have a good one, man.
Okay, bye-bye.